Hello everybody, welcome to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. I am your host, and on today's video, the lies of manifestation, the story of your dream life. The story of your dream, like God, cannot die. So your dream life cannot die. Nothing can prevent it. Circumstances don't matter. None of that stuff matters. What does matter? If you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below or drop me an email. I'd love to hear from you. And now back to today's video. The lies of manifestation is kind of idea. This idea came to me while seeing all of these things pop up quite often, and I know you see them as well, because if you are knowing yourself as I am awareness and manifestation and God, source, reality, all those things, you get and see the posts, the thumbnails, the videos, perhaps, people posting on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you're looking day to day. And they say things like this: manifested in one day, fastest techniques. If it doesn't work, go general, something better is coming. God sent this message to you. I love that one. Check in with your nervous system this week. That one as well. All that noise, all that rubbish doesn't matter. Why? Why do we make those things matter so much? Because we cling to every flicker of feeling, chasing the changing moment, worshipping the illusion that it's real. We build these temples out of techniques, and we call them truth, and we call them scripture, and we call them, you must do this thing to manifest your desired dream life, otherwise it won't happen. Why? There's no such thing as truth in the three-dimensional world. Even if it says I am God, it's still a reflection. It might be a reflection of truth, but it's still a reflection, reflecting what is actually true, you. We discard the past. My dream identity wouldn't do that thing, so I can't be that person because I did the thing. No, it doesn't matter. Who cares? You couldn't do something outside of what God already created. We claim messages from God as if we are separate from the sender. But I am God, you are God, we are all one infinite energy knowing that we call the word God, basically calling itself that because it's all part of infinity anyway. I am the source, observing my own reflection. There is no separation. I didn't send myself a message. Who would I send it to anyway? So if I'm sending a message to me, who am I then? The receiver, but I'm the sender. When you realize I'm the receiver of what was sent, that means I'm the one that sent it. You start sending yourself what you actually want to receive. You realize, as the chooser, as God, as reality, as whatever, you are the receiver of what you have sent. So start sending what you want to receive by receiving it in and as awareness, knowing you are the one that sent it, by calling it forth. Calling it forth. Lazarus, come forth. John 11:43. Lazarus, come forth. Resurrect your knowing. Resurrect yourself. I am the one being the only consciousness. There is nowhere else for it to go. So who are you checking in with? What's this idea, checking in, of how am I doing today? Or how are we doing today in these communities of this and that? Like, what's going on? Why do we need so many different things to just stabilize in the moment? And why do you even want to stabilize in the moment when it is not your preference to be destabilized anyhow? Why would you try and force yourself to be stable? No, it's my preference to be stable. No, it's not. It's your preference to be living your dream life, and that version of you, whether they are feeling stable or not, is still living their dream life. That's your preference. So who's following who when you are following someone, when everyone is you pushed out? You're only observing versions of yourself you no longer prefer, nothing more. These techniques that you see manifest in one day. What is a day to infinity? What's a day to infinity? If infinity creates the very effect of a day, and a day is nothing more than what we refer to as the earth spinning around, what does that have to do with anything? Why wait for what you already are? That's just another concession to the 3D illusion, believing that you'll have it tomorrow instead of being it now. But why would you have it tomorrow? That's how the 3D us thinks. The 3D us thinks that, okay, if I order something and it's coming on the weekend, I'll have it on the weekend. No, you have it now. You are experiencing a time-space expression of an identity who has that part of the identity who has it as an experience is the becoming aware of it and the unfolding of the experiencing of having it. That's it. Then the doubt comes, and then you return to the technique like a lifeboat, life jacket. I need to do this again. I need to do this again. I need to put on another subliminal tape for 8 hours and fall asleep, wake up and do my morning affirmation, check in the mid-afternoon to see if anybody posted a video about manifesting that relates to me. Why? You were never drowning, only dreaming. You are dreaming it. Even that moment after the 8 hours, it's brand new right there. But you have this feeling of, no, I did it before. I watched this video 17 times on my watch list. But it's really new in every single moment. It's really new in every single moment. Positive thinking. Think what you will. It doesn't matter. No matter how positive you think about something, and no matter how negative you think about something, the only thing that is happening is who you are being. And it doesn't mean you are being negative if you are experiencing having negative, what you would call negative thoughts about the thing. I gave an example where I recently experienced my driver's license being out of date, not realizing it. Then I had to go back to the licensing office. It's an incredibly long, wonderful, blisteringly hot, stuffy, miserable line to stand in to renew this thing. And you feel it. You feel the thoughts. You think, oh dear, I have to maybe explain myself. Why didn't you come back sooner when you realize this? How did you miss this for so long? And then you have thoughts popping in. What do I say? How do I say this? How do I plead my case to, why am I even thinking that this person is me pushed out? I am source. No matter what happens, it's fine. I know my preference is not bothering to go do my driver's test again, right? I know that's my preference. I assume whatever happens, whether it is that or not, is unfolding perfectly for reasons I can't know and I can't see, but must be coming from me, because it's the only thing that I am being, is everything working out for me. You feel it beforehand. Oh my goodness, what will happen if this really goes sideways? Nothing. The only thing that can happen is God. So if it goes sideways, it's God experiencing itself as you going sideways. It doesn't stop you from imagining how you would prefer things to be, because everything is coming from who you are. And when you recognize, wait, I know I'm being source. If I'm being source, then the only thing I'm choosing to do is imagine how I prefer things to be. And because in my imaginational scene, it is me experiencing my preference of whatever's happening in my experience. Just that idea that I'm always going to experience my preference in this. Then no matter what happens, it must be me only ever experiencing my preference regardless of whatever's happening. The truth remains, I am source. It's all working out because I am the one who declares it so. The moment is never finished. The story of your dream, like God cannot die, it only returns to potential. And just back to that idea, when you get to the licensing office, you have the thought, you want to say, no, I made a mistake. Things happened, family tragedy. I didn't have money, I didn't have a car, I didn't have this, I didn't have that, I didn't check this thing, I was busy doing other things. You have a whole list of things you want to say that you believe will get you the outcome. But none of those things are coming from source of knowing, I am source, it's going to work out, I'm just going to go with the flow of this because I am here now, but I'm not hindered or held by or in chains or behind a big rock like Lazarus. I am Christ consciousness, so it must be working out for me no matter what's going on. I'm here today unfolding this It must be working out for me. The moment is never finished. The moment is never finished. The moment is never finished. The story of your dream, like God, cannot die. It only returns to potential. Lazarus come forth, like I said, John 11:43, the resurrection call. Resurrect yourself in the moment, any moment, every moment, or one moment, it doesn't matter. You don't need techniques. They're quite fun. They're quite fun to use, as an example, music, to just imagine you blissfully living your dream life while there's a whole bunch of noise happening that you're not particularly interested in, or you're just feeling the conditions and circumstances a bit more than you usually would, or something like that. Use those techniques in the recognition that the signs of the nervous system check-ins don't matter. The only thing that matters is you knowing the cup does not quench your thirst. It was only the tool that held the water. That's really the idea, isn't it? The cup doesn't quench your thirst. It's what's in the cup. So what's in you? I am awareness. And you are in your own I am awareness, so recognize that. Likewise, techniques only help you focus, but the power was always you. The one and only truth among the lies of what to do is this: I am already. I am already it. I am it already. I am already. I am already who I am imagining myself to be. I am already who I am imagining myself to be. I am your host, Reese. This is Reality. Thank you all for being here. Much love, much light. Thank you for joining, subscribing, sharing, knocking that notification bell, dropping questions. Much love, much light, and I will see you all in the next one.